Good evening, everybody. I think you have most of the people have got the links. I'm waiting for others to come online. I'm waiting for some more to get connected so that I can start. Yes, people are connected, and without wasting the time, I'm starting. Once again, good evening, everybody. If we recall the previous classes, in fact, whatever I discussed previously were general things about computers and general thing about language. In brief, if everything I express in brief, then I told that computer is an electronic model of human mind. So as we learn and work in the same way, the computer is also set to learn the things, and then computer gets the ability to perform the task accordingly. You know, human to human communication is done with the help of language. So being the electronic model of human mind, computer also needs a language to communicate. I also told that computer is a digital machine, and it is ultimately the assembly and combination of switches, and switches are controlled using uh, switch on and switch off impulses. So the way of interpretation is changed, and the way of switching is interpreted by binary numbers. 0 represents switch off and 1 represents switch on impulse. And the control instructions of computer is represented in terms of 0 and 1. In fact, they are the switching impulses. And as we assume, we say that the communication mean is a language, This binary interpretation of is called a computer language, the fundamental computer language, the base computer language, and that is the machine language. So computer understands the machine language. Then I told, since learning in machine language is tough, computer scientists introduced a high-level language like Java, where the interpretation is done like our language. The instructions are analogous to the instructions as our language. So we need high-level language to learn. Now, since computer understands only machine language, high-level language instructions must be translated to machine language before they are given to the computer for execution. So this conversion is done in two ways. The compilers and interpreters are used. With the use of compiler and interpreter, the high-level language code is translated to machine language, and then it is given to the computer for execution. I also told that the method is ultimately prepared for a task, as in our day-to-day life also, when we have to tell someone doing a work to do a work, we prepare a method, and we communicate with the method by some language that the target is knowing, that the person is knowing, and then that method is interpreted in that particular language, and then that person comes to know the method and implements the work accordingly. So for doing a task on the computer also, methods are developed in high-level languages, and these methods are given, translated first of all with the help of either compiler or interpreter, and then it is given to the computer for execution. I also told last day in the previous class that learning a language needs two basic things to know about. One is its vocabulary, that is its words, what word has what meaning, that is necessary to learn, and then it is necessary to learn the grammar of that particular language, that in what way the words are synthesized, in what way the words are combined to make meaningful sentence. In the same way, when we are going to learn Java language, then also Java has a rich set of its vocabulary, and actually this vocabulary contains two kinds of words. One is the object words, one is the name of object, another is the name of actions. So here also in computer language like Java, we have two types of words used for writing computer programs, for writing the methods. One is the items that identify the data, and another is the way those words are synthesized to make meaningful sentences in Java. The sentences altogether are called the Java instruction sets. I also told, and then I started about Java, and I told that Java is a specific language for computers, and the methodology, the framework of working in Java is called object-oriented programming. I told about the object, the philosophy behind understanding the object, that any object is considered to be composed of sub-objects, and the smallest sub-object, the smallest object that can be synthesized further and further and further to take the shape of any object, from computer to human being, whatever you consider, the fundamental object is the fundamental particles of the matter, like electron, proton, and neutron, and the atom and molecule, and with the help of the synthesis of those fundamental particles again and again and again in hierarchy, we get the shape of any object that we visualize in around us. So the object-oriented hierarchy is understood, is considered for understanding a computer program. Like when you talk about a task, then task is also composed of subtasks. A particular work has to be done, then that work is finalized, done with the help of small steps of other works. Those small steps are again done with the help of smaller works. So as the object is arranged hierarchical order of sub-object, in the same way the job, the task, the method is also the combination of sub-methods, sub-tasks, sub-jobs. So up to this, I discussed last day. The final quote last day was Java is an object-oriented code, object-oriented programming. Let me write this final sentence. Java is a high-level general purpose programming language that follows OOPS. Last day also I told this is this stands for the full form object oriented programming systems. In this strategy of programming, a task is considered composed of subtasks exactly similar as an object is composed of smaller subobjects. Now, from today, you will follow, you can read the books also because I will go according to the lessons of the book, though something will be a little bit different, but that you will try to understand and try to follow. I will tell the differences also. Let me consider the book also. Let me show you the book also. And also, if you don't have got the book till now, I will send the initial pages of the book through your respective groups, and then you can refer those pages in which I am discussing. Let me show you the book. I have got the digital copy of this book by one of your friends that I am keeping, and this is for you also. In that, in whatever the pages I will discuss, I will send you also. In this page right now, I am discussing. The chapter is Introduction to Java, the first chapter. See, in the first line, it is written Java is I'm reading, it may not be clear on your computer screen. Little I can zoom, but the view is not clear. It may be a little bit clear. It is written Java is an easy to learn, general purpose, object oriented programming language developed by Sun Microsystem. These things are for you to learn, and easily you can understand these. So, not to read now, the key features of this I will discuss. One thing is surprising to me that in this class altogether maybe 230 240 students are there, but I am finding only 21 online. Do you not communicate to your friends about this class? And also this is not a recorded version. I am live with you, and since I have not made arrangement for taking the feedbacks directly from you, but arrangements can be made so that on the spot I can communicate with you and I can answer your queries. But I think in the beginning there is no need of that, so I have not made this arrangement. But this is going on live. It is another thing that it is recorded there on the YouTube, and later also you can refer. But uh, the people who are connected right now are not sufficient. I don't know whether you got the message for this class or not, or you are simply ignoring this. Anyway, so come to Java. That First of all, on the basis of the previously discussed things of Java, let us extract something from it. First thing I told about Java is it is a high level language. Since machine language and other computer oriented languages are difficult to study, so Java is one of the high level language that has been taken for your learning and consideration. Java is a high level language. This means that whatever the words are used in Java, it is analogous and similar to our day to day work, like print, input, accept, get. These are not the words of Java, but print, I told, print is a word in Java. Print in our day to day life also we understand print means that writing something on the paper or anything, printing something. Similarly, when you want to write some output on computer screen, you need to call print method. Print word is necessary when you require some result. Reading in, when you get something to be fed in the computer, for that input, like word is used, not exactly input but similar to input, something is used. So input means you need to give something for some work. So being a high level language, Java words are analogous or similar to our day to day life tasks. Add, subtract. So, like our day to day life works, these words are there, not like binary codes. So, first illustration is on this basis, being high level language, Java words are similar to our general works. Second is that as Java is high level language, let me keep on writing these also. Key points of Java. Being a high level language, the words used in Java directly means as our general tasks like print. In other words, Java language uses English like words. So, first key feature of Java to remember is Java is an object oriented programming systems. Second, being a high level language, the words of Java is English like word that represents some task. As English work is representing some task, Java words are also representing some of our day to day tasks. Being a high level language, Java sentences, sentence word I am using just to keep the similarity with the language. Java sentences are not interpreted directly in the computer system, but it needs to be converted into machine language मतलब binary sequences to get executed. तीसरी बात, this is specific to Java and this is more important and it should clearly be understood. You know, computer works on two things are fundamental things for the machinery to work. One is its machinery, computer machinery, its internal design, like the CPU and RAM and different other devices which are used in the computer. They are altogether called computer hardware. And you know, we have a different type of machineries available. Earlier, we had only whatever the computer we are using, only that in our local span, what we see we use. But nowadays we have different options of computer machineries. One computer or laptop that you have, it is Intel based computers. A specific internal architecture is there for this. You have heard maybe about Apple computers, or you have seen Apple computers. You may have Apple computers at your home. Now Apple computer is totally different in its internal architecture. The machinery is totally different. You may have you may be watching me on your phones. That is also a computer, but its internal architecture is totally different. They are ARM based processors, they are called. Internal architecture totally different. You may have heard about Pi machines, Raspberry Pi machines. They are also a different architecture. They are also having a different architecture in them. So different machineries are available. At the same time, different operating systems are also there. Like you have Windows commonly available. Maybe in your home computers, Windows is there. In my computer, Linux is being used. On mobile or in tablet, Android is used. Apple computers is having its own operating system. Raspberry Pi is having its own operating system. So the controlling software of these machineries are also different. So computer system is available even for you also in totally heterogeneous environment. As internal machinery is different, you need different instruction set for controlling them. Now before Java, high level languages were made especially for the specific model of computer whose hardware architecture is specific. It was the Java, first of all, was declared as platform independent programming language. Earlier what was happening, that suppose program is being written, a computer system, a software or an instruction set is developed for IBM computers, for Intel based processors and computers, it was unable to run on Apple computers. अगर कोई पर्सनल कंप्यूटर के लिए कंप्यूटर प्रोग्राम लिखा गया तो वो मेन फ्रेम कंप्यूटर में और अदर कंप्यूटर में, सुपर कंप्यूटर में और दूसरे मॉडल के एप्पल कंप्यूटर, पर्सनल कंप्यूटर में नहीं रन करेगा. लाइक बेसिक लैंग्वेज यू मे हैव स्टडीड अर्लियर. तो बेसिक जिस प्लेटफॉर्म के लिए है उसी प्लेटफॉर्म पर रन करेगा. अगर विंडोज के लिए बना तो वो विंडोज पर ही रन करेगा, वो लाइनक्स में रन नहीं करेगा. आप देख लीजिए जो MS ऑफिस यू आर यूजिंग इन योर होम कंप्यूटर्स विंडोज में, उसको आप लाइनक्स में नहीं चला सकते, उस सॉफ्टवेयर को नहीं चला सकते, उसका दूसरा वर्जन लेना होगा. कंप्यूटर साइंटिस्ट या प्रोग्रामर्स अलग अलग ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम्स के लिए अलग अलग सॉफ्टवेयर्स लिखते हैं. जावा एक ऐसा लैंग्वेज है जिसमें अगर कोई सॉफ्टवेयर लिखा जाए, बनाया जाए, तो बिना किसी परिवर्तन के वो किसी भी कंप्यूटर मशीनरी पर और किसी भी ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम पर वो रन कर सकता है. You are, suppose I am developing a Java program in my Linux environment, and the same code I give you, that take this code and run in Windows computer without making change, you can run this. So this feature of Java programming language is called as Java is a platform independent language. Java is a platform independent independent language. This means that program developed on one system can run on any other system of different architecture. अब यहाँ पर ये कैसे होता है, उसके पहले जब मैंने बताया था आपको, अच्छा चलो ये कैसे होता है, तो यहाँ पर थोड़ा डिस्कशन करना जरूरी है कि suppose you are writing a Java program that needs to be compiled in machine language or interpreted by machine language. Maybe one information I give you, today's class may end before 45 minutes because my transmitting device battery is set low. It will take again another 5 minutes to put the charger and all that. So only 10 minutes time is remaining, 10-12 minutes. So I will continue discussing, and as it will end 10 minutes it will run, but I'm simply informing that if it goes off, you will not wait for reconnection. Or if you want the period for more time, please inform your class teachers. When the feedback will come to me, I can continue for more time also, or instantly also you can communicate this to your class teacher or the coordinator so that he or she will send me the message, then I can continue onwards also. I have no problem. So let us consider a sample. Don't spend your sense for understanding this, but a sample I am writing, like public class first, public static void main, something is written, system dot out dot println hello. This is high level language. Simply you can understand that this is somewhere writing hello on the computer screen. Fine. This has to be converted to machine language for its execution. Machine language codes will be similar to the computer internal architecture, and then it runs. Now what Java has done, what Java scientists has done, that the program, or for running a Java computer, a virtual environment is created. This virtual environment is also a software. A virtual environment is created. This virtual environment is called JVM. In order to run In order to run a Java program, a virtual environment is created. Okay, it will take time, so let me speak, and you will refer the video later on, or you will keep in mind so that you can recall all those things. So a virtual environment is created on different systems. This virtual environment is called JVM. It is its name, standing for the full form Java Virtual Machine. JVM is a software available for different architectures. JVM is available for Linux also, JVM is available for Windows also, JVM is available for Android also, and for different other platforms, JVM is available. JVM is the name. The actual software is JRE. Altogether it is called JVM, but actually the software is JRE. You can search on net by the name JRE, then you will get the software. JRE stands for the full form Java Runtime Environment. So to work in Java, to run Java program on your computer, JRE should essentially be installed in your computers. You know, OpenOffice, LibreOffice, the names you are seeing, they are available for Windows also. So if you want to work with LibreOffice or OpenOffice, that requires JRE installed in your computer. This proves that Java modules are included in that. बहुत सारे वेबसाइट्स में जावा के कोड होते हैं. Then it is mentioned in the website that JRE should be installed in your computer. And maybe in your computer you are knowing or not, JRE is available and works at the back end. So JRE is required. JRE, with the help of JRE, any Java program can be run on your computer. Now, as you are a developer, as you are learning computer programming language, for that JRE is not sufficient. You need a Java developer kit. Java developer kit. It is called JDK. JDK, the Java developer kit. On net, you can search for the latest version of JDK. You will find it, and it is freely available to download. You can download. So JRE, Java Runtime Environment, and JDK, Java Development Kit. Java Development Kit provides you the Java compiler. Now, what Java compiler does? Java compiler takes the Java program, checks it for errors, and converts it into another form. I'm not telling machine language. Converts it into another form. Translates it into another form. Remember, this form is called byte code. This form is, and when that is converted to byte code by the compiler, when the program you write is converted to byte code by the compiler, remember that takes the extension .class. Now, to make the work easy, one more work has been done. A combined set of all these tasks are provided. All these tasks, compilation, linking, interpreting, running, getting the output, all these works are together done. And this makes a computer programmer to make its work easy. Remember, this environment is called IDE. IDE. This stands for the full form Integrated Development Environment. एक JRE है, जावा रन टाइम एनवायरमेंट, ये IDE है. IDE is a software that gets connected with Java compiler and JRE and with the text editor also. So in IDE itself, you write the program, you compile the program, you execute the program, everything is done together. That is why it is called integrated development environment. So everything is integrated together, joined together to work at one place. Your book's name, Java Programming with NetBeans, signifies this. NetBeans is an IDE. NetBeans is a free open source software that is an IDE of Java, Integrated Development Environment for Java. When you install NetBeans, it will install JRE also, it will install JDK also, and it will get ready to give you environment, even text editor also, and everything is provided together for you to work with. There are other development environments also, like Eclipse. Eclipse, a popular environment is there. You will find Eclipse will start and run on my computer. Eclipse is another environment where another runtime environment similar to NetBeans, though I am not going to configure and install NetBeans on my computer. I will show the tasks done in Eclipse itself, and you will find equally similar way of doing the work in NetBeans. You will install NetBeans on your computers. This is the screen of NetBeans. Now, whatever the computers you are using, you will search on NetBeans is freely available. You will download and you will install on your computer and get your computer ready to work in Java. So it's your task to search NetBeans on internet and to download it and to install it in your local computers. So this is my Eclipse. Apparently similar environment is there in both. There are others also, like GNE is an environment. Then one today I was seeing, anyway, not seen here. Now ab ek baar dekh lein summary. So NetBeans mein you can do Java programming. Now the key features of Java, I'm seeing the points, main points. Java is platform independent. Java is an object oriented programming language. It is secure. Secure means Java after compilation it is giving you the bytecode. आप bytecode किसी को भी दे दीजिए, he will not see what you have written in that. So your methodology, your logic will not be revealed in common even if you will give them module. Java is portable. Java is portable. That means Java codes are small and you can transfer it easily from one place to another, means one computer to another. Smaller codes are there. And portable also means that program written for one computer can run on another computer also without any change. And one important thing, the last point which is given, it is a case sensitive language. Case sensitive language. So whatever you write is strictly case sensitive. I think you have the practice of this also, because you in school you work in Linux environment, and Linux is also a case sensitive environment. So the words in Java is written in whatever the case, it is valid in that case also only. For example, here you see in the program I have written, here it is written in system, S is written in capital. If you will start this by a small letter, it will show you error. So the variables or anything written in a smaller case letter and capital letters are totally different and considered to have a different meaning in that. So today mainly about the first page of your book I discussed, I pointed out, referring all the previous discussions I gave in the previous 3 classes. Now your work to prepare a write-up for today's discussion means you will write a summary of today's class. If your parents are also observing, this is a request to your parents also that insist your ward to prepare the summary of today's class and to submit it to your respective computer teachers or class teachers so that class teacher will forward it. The screenshot of this you will send. The page which I am writing 3-4 days after I will send this page, you will not wait for the appearance of this page on your WhatsApp group so that you can see and write. What if you have learned seriously, then it is good to write. I will send in the group so that computer teachers can forward you. So that's all. Thank you everybody for attending the class. This video is available with the same link later on also. You can refer whenever you want. So thank you once again. Thank you everybody.